I've been getting a lot of people saying like that my edits are super good, and I was like thinking, why not do an editing tutorial? Okay, so number one, we have Poppin. So you know those every single YouTubers that you watch, maybe not from GTAG or from GTAG, they always have this cool Poppin effect. Well, I'm gonna show you how to make that. So I use Premiere Pro as my editing software, and I don't know if y'all have that. So just follow along with me. If you have somewhat similar things to me, yeah. Now first, we're gonna add a transform effect. This, don't control anything these up here. Don't ever do that. Don't. I go to effects and choose transform because that has motion blur, and I think motion blur looks a lot more clean in a professional way. Then after that, you want to go to the start of the clip and you want to make one keyframe. If when you make that stopwatch, make that keyframe at the beginning 75, okay? Press your arrow key 4 times. You want to make this keyframe 110. Click your arrow key 3 times and then just make it default 100. But some dude, is that all for the Poppin effect? Yes. The second thing we're talking about is cutting and adjusting your clip. Cutting and adjusting your clip is professional. You have to keep the viewers watching. This is called viewer duration. It keeps the viewers watching to the start to end, and it helps your watch hours and your subscribers to keep going up. I already talked about this in the other video, that you have to adjust the cutting. This is called dead space. I learned this from all other YouTube tutorials. Dead space is really important. Let's say, for example, you're just running around and there's like a lot of audio, big chunk of an audio clip that no one's talking in. You might hear the birds chirping, you might hear little hit sounds, but no talking at all. If you hear any of that, cut that down to a minimum until you can't hear the last voice you can hear. If you do leave the dead space, then people will just stop watching and think that you're not that good. They'll just think that you're lazy. So just make sure you keep your clips somewhat, well cut. So while you're editing for your video, make sure you look at the dead space, and the only way you can see if it has no like little spikes of audio. I think that's technically it. This is just for a beginner tutorial, so don't expect anything too yapping. I'm not gonna keep on yapping about editing. One more thing before you go, sir. Before you click off this video. Make sure you come up with your own ideas. If you come up with your own ideas, then people think that you're just cool overall. They'll think that they're really impressed, surprised. Technically, people think that you're so just cool by making your own things. For example, this stripe design in like my YouTube border, my wallpaper, my profile, everything you see, that's my design. The only reason how I came up with that was, you could see my older videos, I had the camo material, the Gorilla Cosmetics mod. I thought this camo material was pretty cool, so I thought of just putting stripes with the, little dots or holes inside of the stripes, and boom, I got my design. That's literally where my design came from. Overall, don't steal anyone's ideas. I don't really feel like clickbaiting or just stealing other people's ideas. Make up your own things. Make up your own unique series, movies, anything. Make up anything that your heart desires. Literally anything. Anything. In my big monkey brain, I somehow just knew how to edit. I somehow found my secret talent, and here I am making videos. I actually really thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have been giving me. Not much subscribers, but my editing might not as be good as for other people, but it's a first fresh start.